Hello, everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and thank you for stopping by to watch another episode here at Investing with All I See is W. Today, I wanted to make this video to share with you 10 top tickers I feel can add significant value to your investment portfolio based on market sentiment. Now, these company tickers are related to the biotech sector, electric vehicle, telecommunications. Now, before I begin, I'd like to inform you that the information I'll be sharing with you should be used as guidance information only, and any time when you make an investment, whether it's in a company, a stock, a bond, or a Bitcoin, please do your own research. Okay, let's get started. Now, number one ticker I wanted to share with you is Bitcoin. Now, what is so unique about Bitcoin, right? So we know that the price had recently just broke the 13,000 threshold for the first time since January 2018. And that is great news because we know that previously the prior resistance was hovering at around the 17,000 and now it's climbing back up. I am a holder of Bitcoin, although I haven't broken even yet, but for me, I'm playing the set it and forget it approach where I feel like eventually I'll break even and I'll just continue to let the funds grow in Bitcoin. Now, the fact that the share price had gone up 13,000, I feel like this was driven by news like PayPal accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment, and this also validates the trust and respect for Bitcoin, especially for the generation who grew up with PayPal. Now, the question is, will the second spike for Bitcoin happen? Can it reach the 20,000 per Bitcoin range? It's quite possible because people are beginning to trust and respect the currency of Bitcoin. And I do recall watching Elon Musk providing financial updates on Tesla, and one way to increase the audience size was that Elon was donating free Bitcoin for those who joined in, and that right there is just tells me that the future is here for digital currency, and that's with Bitcoin. Next up I wanted to share with you is Tesla. Now, previously the share price was hovering at close to $500 back at the end of late August, and as you can see, if you were to purchase now, you're actually buying at a discount of like $75 less compared to where the share price was when it was hovering at close to $500. And what I know about the company is its associated company SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket shipped about 60 additional Starlink relay satellites on Saturday, totaling up to about 895. Now, the goal of the company is to build a constellation of thousands designed to provide global high-speed broadband. Tesla's innovation comes from its sales number and growth, and we can see that all with its financial data. This will lead to boosts in positive return on cash flow, which will help the company grow and be able to innovate, come up with new design features for companies, for its cars. And did you know that Elon is the chief scientist of SpaceX? And to me, I feel like he is a true scientist, engineer, and a true businessman, where I feel like Tesla will continue to grow. And I recall purchasing SolarCity shares at the price of $16 per share, and when Tesla acquired SolarCity, that's when I just continue to see the share price grow. Now, next up I wanted to share with you is Nokia by the ticker NOK. Now, what's so unique about this company? Well, the share price had gone up by 0.25% today, with the share price ending at $4.24. And just with news release, Nokia had just signed a 7-year deal with another company in Finland to offer ultra high-speed access to consumers and businesses all around Finland. And the goal is to establish more advanced broadband speed. And I'm forecasting a share price increase up to $6 very soon. And we know that Nokia learned from its burning platform back in 2008 when Apple, its competitor, released its iOS system. And the company has definitely learned and plans to expand globally and not within the context of like Finland or just in the European markets only, because Nokia recognizes that the market share would be predominantly in Asia markets as well as in the United States. So I feel like with its new business plan strategy, the share price can definitely start hovering up close to $6 before it starts going up to the double-digit share price range. Now, next up I wanted to share with you is Inovio Pharmaceuticals. Today, the share price ended at an additional gain of 6%, where the share price ended at $11.11. And I've seen so many mixed stories with people who invest in this company. And the thing is, if you invest in INO and you have faith in it, then stick with it. I hear so many people either doubting or talking smash about the company. Now, if that's the case, then why consider investing in them if you feel that way? Again, if you believe in the company's product innovation as well as its DMAb technology for DNA science, then let it be with the set it and forget it approach. Now, that's my current thinking with INO, and that is why I am following the long-term strategy. And to me, for new people here who are unaware about INO or who purchase INO at a higher dollar cost average, now is a great time to get in or bring your dollar cost average down before the significant positive proceed gains. Okay? Now, we know that the FDA clinical hold will likely be uplifted, and this news will likely be coming by this week or the following week from my perspective. And I feel like the share price can definitely hover back up, because when the news was released with the FDA clinical hold, the share price dropped by 30%. Now the question is, how much will it shoot up when the peer review release data is released, as well as external funding to support phase 2, phase 3 clinical trials, as well as hearing about all of the other pre-approved vaccines in the later phases. For example, the VGX in phase 3, we do expect to hear clinical trial results phase 3 on that particular product. Now, next up I wanted to share with you is iBio. And I like iBio because of their technology, their purpose for what they're doing for society, as well as their manufacturing capabilities. And we know that DARPA originally set up this company to proactively combat against future airborne pandemics. Now that we understand what fast farm technology can do and its capabilities, I foresee potential growth with this company and additional collaboration that will be built on with this company. Now, from a product innovation perspective, I have firm belief the iBio 201 has solid preclinical data, and for this reason, it'll position into phase 1 very soon by Q1 2021. And knowing that the leaders, for example, the CEO who came from GE Healthcare and Becton Dickinson, I feel like we have a solid leader who is the chief executive officer who knows how to move this company forward and why it's so important to act at a very fast rate, as well as the new director who came from Novartis, now part of the board of directors at iBio. I feel like the clinical program is also going to be more robust, as well as iBio bringing in a solid financial person who will now be responsible for monitoring the burn rate for its cash flow. So all of these things will now be in control, and now we will see the product innovation be showcased, especially with the iBio 201. And I have firm belief that this product will get into phase 1 clinical trials. Now, next up I wanted to share with you is a company called Zomedica by the ticker ZOM. Now, in the realm of veterinary, Zomedica and its product that they're working on, True Pharma, are widely talked about, and True Pharma is a candidate product intended to be used on companions, for example, on dogs and animals, to evaluate thyroid problems to see whether you're eating too much or too little. And the fact that not much money is involved in animal drugs similar to that of pharmas, medical devices, and biologics for humans, I feel like most people ignore companies producing safe and effective products for our companions. However, that doesn't mean that we should be ignoring companies like ZOM for what they're doing at this time, because I feel like it can gain on major fold increases, specifically on positive proceeds from a share price perspective. Now, the outcome of True Pharma can significantly reduce the cycle time for having to wait on the results of clinical testing being outsourced to labs. So True Pharma can definitely reduce the cycle time, as well as minimizing having to ship out your product to have the results be evaluated. And let's not ignore what Zomedica can do, because as you can see here, back to where the share price was previously back in December of 2019, the share price was at 36 cents. Now, if the share price where it's at currently, 7 cents, if it can go back to its prior resistance back in December, then that's a 5-fold increase of what you initially invested in as of today. So that's 500% gain if it can go back up to its prior resistance. And that's why I feel this is a great opportunity to purchase at a very low cost, because it can definitely go back up. And I know there's risk implications about the reverse stock split and a dilution, but if you put all that noisy data away and you focus on product innovation, then the potential is there for share price to increase. Next up, I wanted to pivot over to is GW Pharmaceuticals. Now, currently the share price is at $90, and what this company is working on is, this company is based out in UK, where they have about 900 employees working on a medication that is intended to be used on patients with epileptic seizures. And this to me is a discounted share price from my perspective, because according to the analysts right now, of 15 analysts, the average share price is around 180. And what we know is back in July 15, 2020, the share price was hovering close to 140. Now it's dropped off by about $40, $50 now. The question is, can it go back up to its prior resistance? I definitely feel so, given the context of its high quality product innovation. And I've been an investor of GWPH many years ago and respect their product line to reduce epileptic seizures. And we all know that this product is the real deal and is the game changer for naturally preventing seizures in young kids, as compared to like all of the different medications that's offered in hospitals right now. It really doesn't work. But just with the natural medication that GW Pharma has, the Epidiolex, it's actually working. And that's why I feel like this is a game changer company where it is making a difference to advance healthcare using natural medicines. And I feel like the share price can jump up by 50% from where the share price is currently at right now. Next up, I wanted to pivot over to is Northwest Biotherapeutics. Now, to me, I would advise that this can definitely be like a short-term day trading ticker at this time, and the fact that you can buy it at a 32% discount right now, then I think this is a great time to purchase and let it grow. And with up to 40 million volume of trading today, I foresee this ticker to be discounted at this time. And given, as what I mentioned, that it had a 32% drop, I would advise buying the discount and letting it grow. And we know that the market sentiment is changing, and it's quite possible for the share price to double from here. And the relative strength index, the RSI, was relatively high prior to the drop, as you can see here. And that's why I feel like it's dropped, because the shorters and bears recognized the significant increase and had shorted this company. But to me, the question is, can its product innovation carry its share price upward? I firmly believe that it can go up to the $2, $3 share price range very soon. So let's not ignore what NWBO is currently working on at this time. Next up, I wanted to share with you is Renewable Energy Group by the ticker REGI. Now, this stock is extremely undervalued, as the estimated fair value of this company is around $194. The share price can jump from a 2 to 3-fold increase from my analysis, and this ticker is consistently climbing up 5% every day as we speak over time. And this company is based out in Iowa, and it's providing low carbon transportation fuel in the United States and is making a positive difference, as well as bringing in financial value to shareholders. And as you can see, the share price back in July 23rd was previously at $26, and it tripled that current share price as of October 27th. And I do feel like it will continue the bull run up, just given the increased demand for just solar energy all around the world at this time, based on the context of COVID-19 pandemic. So let's not ignore Renewable Energy Group. Last but not least, I wanted to share with you is Sorrento Therapeutics by the ticker SRNE. And I really like the CEO, Henry G., who is leading and inspiring this company right now, because this company is working on a wide array of state-of-the-art biomedicines that are intended to protect the human species. And did you know Sorrento Therapeutics had an ex-FDA employee who previously worked at the Centers for Biologics Evaluation and Research, CBER, who has experience in working with monoclonal antibodies, regulatory submissions, and improving those for manufacturers. For this reason, I foresee that the regulatory submissions that FDA has or will be filing with the FDA to be solid and at a higher probability for approval with an experienced FDA employee in place. Now, the company currently has clinical trials going on in the United States as well as in Brazil, regulated by Anvisa, and I am forecasting that the share price will hover up to $15 to $20 by end of year given its innovative state-of-the-art products. And with 7 COVID-19 related products, I forecast that we will hear approximately 21 milestones via just public release news. And how much will the share price change through these updates, right? I'm banking that the share price can go up to its prior resistance of close to $20, if not beyond $30, once we start seeing the company implementing getting the products commercially distributed within the United States as well as in the global territories. So that sums it all up. These are all the 10 tickers that I have shared with you, and I hope that my facts and ideas and just forecasting have added value to your current thinking. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe for more related content. I appreciate you supporting my channel, and let's all continue to grow together, and most importantly, let's win on the proceeds and information share. Thank you so much for watching another episode at Investing with All I See Is W. Thank you.